Hello everybody and welcome to episode 32 of Raw in our WWE 2K25 Universe mode. And we are kicking things off as always with the 24/7 Championship. Who will answer the call? Oh, wait a minute. The Fireflies are out, which could only mean one thing. It's been a while since we have seen the Fireflies here on Monday Night Raw. Logan Paul, I'd give up now if you want, because here come the Wyatt Six. Uncle Howdy, Dexter Lumis, and Joe Gacy all making their way to the ring. But the question is, which member of the Wyatt Six is going to challenge the new 24/7 champion Logan Paul for the 24/7 title here tonight? You see that vintage lantern, the signature of the former United States champion Bray Wyatt, who's been out with injury for the past few months. Uncle Howdy, Bray Wyatt's brother, leading the Wyatt Six to the ring. What a way to kick off Monday Night Raw. The Wyatt Six are back. But the question is, which member is going to challenge for that belt? As it appears, it will be Uncle Howdy stepping up to the plate, as here comes the new and record 4-time 24/7 champion Logan Paul. The Maverick is back on Raw. And of course, it was an unaired match on our most recent episode of SmackDown because my recording screwed up. Logan Paul returned to Universe mode and ended the impressive 24/7 title reign of Ricochet. And now, Logan Paul looking to step foot in a Monday Night Raw ring to try to take on Uncle Howdy. As that will be very interesting to see how this matchup plays out. This is set to be one of the biggest episodes of Monday Night Raw in Universe mode history. And what a way to kick things off. Logan Paul, his first defense of his 4th title reign, and it'll be against Uncle Howdy. Our first of 2 title matches that we have here tonight, but our first of 3 championships that will be on the line tonight. More on that later, as the 24/7 title, as always, is on the line.
Introducing the challenger from parts unknown, weighing in at 234 pounds, Uncle Howdy.
Uncle Howdy, look at the eyes. He is ready.
From Cleveland, Ohio, weighing in at 205 pounds, the 24/7 champion, Logan Paul.
Logan Paul making history this past Friday night on SmackDown, as he joins Jon Moxley and Rhea Ripley in the list of wrestlers who have held the same championship 4 times in a Universe mode career. Uncle Howdy getting a good look at what he is fighting for. That is what it is all about. The 24/7 championship is on the line. Uncle Howdy, the challenger. Logan Paul, the champion. And here we go. Our opening contest starts right now. And Uncle Howdy, straight out of the gate. And Uncle Howdy, he hasn't been wrestling for the past little bit, but you got to think he wants to win his first piece of championship gold in his Universe mode career. Who could forget last year at the Elimination Chamber when he challenged Wardlow for the Hardcore Championship? Oh, scratching the back of Logan Paul. And of course, we're going to have 2 Money in the Bank qualifying matches, one for the men one for the women. Oh, Logan Paul trying to get an opening back in this match using his boxing expertise, his boxing experience, I should say. I wouldn't consider him an expert. And now, oh, and Logan Paul showing his prowess. And of course, the big talking point of the night, our main event. Oh, Logan going for the cover and a kick out by Howdy. As it'll be a winner-take-all title-for-title match. The undisputed WWE Champion John Cena will take on the United Kingdom Champion Finn Balor. The winner will hold both the WWE and UK titles. Look at Uncle Howdy, though, rolling up Paul. No. Paul now rolling up Howdy for the win. No. Now Howdy. Look at these two wanting to get an opening, wanting a quick night in the office. And Logan kicks out finally. We're also going to see Sami Zayn and Jon Moxley lock horns, the two men that are already set for the men's Money in the Bank ladder match. Obviously, Bandito and CM Punk also going to be in the ladder match. Big knee there by Uncle Howdy. And now Howdy going for the submission. Logan able to get out of it. And a swinging neck breaker. Howdy back to his feet now. And now Logan Paul has Uncle Howdy in the corner. Oh, shot right at the back. And you could see a look of concern on the faces of both Loomis and Gacy. But now Howdy trying to pick Logan back up. Logan able to get out of it. Say what you want about Logan Paul, the person. Logan Paul, the content creator. Logan Paul, as a wrestler, is elite in that ring. And now Logan on the top. Uncle Howdy's all the way across the ring into the elbow. Elbow drop by the champ to retain here tonight. And Howdy kicks out at 2. Uncle Howdy, otherwise known as Bo Dallas. Oh, cross body there by Logan. And uh-oh, I think we know what he's going for here. Buckshot lariat turning Uncle Howdy inside out. And the frog splash from the middle rope. This could be it. Cover. Hook of the leg, and Howdy kicks out again. And now Logan Paul knows what it's like to be in the ring with a strange individual like Uncle Howdy. We're not worthy chants by the fans in attendance, and this is our opening match of the night. You got to think this is just a preview of the night we're about to have here tonight on Monday Night Raw. And now Uncle Howdy trying to get back in this match. Oh, knee right to the gut. Remember, if Uncle Howdy wants to win the 24/7 championship, he needs to do it by pinfall or submission. He cannot do it by countout or disqualification. Logan now back in the ring, talking all kinds of trash, and now the buckshot lariat on the outside. My goodness, Logan Paul taking all caution to the wind here. I don't think Uncle Howdy expected this much fight out of Logan Paul. He was probably underestimating the YouTuber. And Logan Paul now throwing Howdy right into the Wyatt 6. Loomis and Gacy. Oh, both men realizing they want to get this done in the ring. And Howdy trying to get back in this matchup. Oh my goodness, a power slam. Blink and you'll miss it. A cover and a kick out. Uncle Howdy's going to have to do a lot more than that if he wants to beat Logan Paul and win the 24/7 championship. A title so many men and one woman have held. Oh, here we go. Now Uncle Howdy and Logan Paul exchanging blows. Our opening match of episode 32 of season 3 of our universe mode. Oh, big shots there, and Logan, obviously the titanium right hand. Who is going to get the upper hand in this match? Big shot. Now here we go. A hockey fight here for the 24/7 championship. Who's going to get the upper hand? Wait a minute. Howdy with the mandible claw. Mandible claw on Logan. Shoulders down. Logan could be out. And Logan kicks out at 2, getting the shoulder up. That was almost it for Uncle Howdy. And now the Uranagi. Uncle Howdy could be moments away. Sister Abigail. Sister Abigail connects. Howdy crawling into the cover. This could be it. Hooks the leg. Uncle Howdy is 24/7 champion. What a victory. What a match between these two men. We already know we're going to have a new champion tonight, but we got another one here tonight in the returning Uncle Howdy. What a victory for the former Bo Dallas here tonight. And as the Wyatt Six look on, Uncle Howdy has won his first piece of championship gold in his Universe Mode career here on Monday Night Raw. Logan Paul tried everything. Look at this. The buckshot lariat on Uncle Howdy and the frog splash from the middle rope. We thought that would have been it, but it wasn't. And then ever since, Uncle Howdy with the mandible claw, and he was controlling the whole match ever since. Wasn't able to get the job done with the mandible claw, but connecting a ruthless Uranagi, and then waiting for Paul to get up. The Sister Abigail taking a lot out of Uncle Howdy, crawling into the cover, and Uncle Howdy has done it. He is our new 24/7 champion.
And the new 24/7 champion, Uncle Howdy.
What a celebration for Uncle Howdy, our new 24/7 champion here on Universe Mode, and I believe dark times are ahead now that this nut job is our 24/7 champion. What a victory for Uncle Howdy to kick off Monday Night Raw. Well, Uncle Howdy is our new 24/7 champion, but now it's time for the WWE Tag Team Champions to be in action here tonight on Monday Night Raw, where at least one half of those champions, as Braun Breaker is set to go one-on-one with Alex Shelley of the Motor City Machine Guns. And here come the tag champs, Bronson Reed and Braun Breaker.
Following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, accompanied by Bronson Reed from Woodstock, Georgia, weighing in at 230 pounds. One half of the WWE Tag Team Champions, Braun Breaker.
And of course, Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed's Universe Mode careers had a bit of a resurgence ever since aligning themselves with Seth freaking Rollins. Obviously, we will see Seth Rollins in action later on tonight, as he will go one-on-one with Jacob Fatu in a U.S. title #1 contenders match. But Braun Breaker set to go one-on-one with Alex Shelley, because at Money in the Bank, the Vision will defend those WWE Tag Team Championships against the Motor City Machine Guns, who became #1 contenders last week by winning a trios match with LA Knight against the Vision. So Braun Breaker going to go one-on-one with the former TNA World Champion, Alex Shelley. This is going to be an interesting match, as Braun Breaker is ready, as here come the former World Tag Team Champions over on Friday Night SmackDown, The Motor City Machine Guns, the #1 contenders, are here.
And his opponent,
Chris Sabin there.
Chris Sabin, representing the Motor City Machine Guns from Detroit, Michigan, weighing in at 215 pounds, Alex Shelley.
And obviously, Motor City Machine Guns would love to have tag team gold in their possession again, looking to become the new WWE Tag Team Champions. And could you imagine how amazing they would be as champs again? Obviously, they've suffered a lot of setbacks over the last few months of their Universe Mode careers, but things could go on the up and up again at Money in the Bank. But this is all about momentum, as Braun Breaker will take on Alex Shelley. Here we go. This is going to be an interesting match. Obviously, Bronson Reed in Braun Breaker's corner. Chris Sabin in Alex Shelley's corner. They could play a little bit of shenanigans at ringside. I mean, we saw what happened this past Friday night on SmackDown when Penta took on Razor, and Ray Fenix and Akam caused shenanigans on the outside, so you never know. Braun Breaker. Oh, big punch right to the face. Also a former 2-time United States champion in his own right in his Universe Mode career. Only the second U.S. champ in Universe Mode's history. And now Braun Breaker looking to do what he does best, which is punish people. And that was why Seth Rollins recruited him in the Vision Spinebuster. Braun Breaker said Seth Rollins gave him purpose, gave him a reason to fight. And especially with the new Colossal tag team with Bronson Reed, Braun Breaker could be even more undeniable. And now Breaker, into a torture rack submission on Shelley. Oh, but Alex, elbows right to the head, able to get out of it. I believe Sabin introduced a sledgehammer to ringside, or in the ring, sorry. And now Shelley looking to take that chance to get in this match. And focusing on the leg of Braun Breaker, which is smart strategy by the veteran Alex Shelley. Cover and a kick out by Braun. Now Shelley. What is he going for here? Oh, rolls through. Oh my goodness. Almost like a Kimura lock there. But Braun's feet were underneath the bottom rope. But Shelley's still going to go for the cover. Braun could be out. Kick out. Still pretty early on in this match. Shelley now into a shooting star press. And now Alex Shelley looking to twerk on the leg of Braun Breaker. Wait a minute. Oh, shot right at the midsection there by Braun. And now what does Breaker have in mind? Shot right to the face. Looking to punish Alex. And going right after the arm. Almost like payback time for Braun Breaker. And now vicious shots. Here comes Breaker. Oh, knee right to the face. And now Breaker going to the top. And the elbow drop which connects. All but Shelley trying to roll out of the ring. But now the straps are down for Braun Breaker. Oh. Shelley able to counter whatever Braun was thinking of. And now throwing him across the ringside area. But both men have got to be mindful of the referee's count. Ooh. Breaker missing that shot. Now into the double knee gutbuster. That can knock the wind right out of you. And now, count of 7. Breaker bringing Shelley back inside the ring. And now this match continues. Breaker, went for the spear. Shelley able to avoid it. Shelley avoiding the spear. Oh, and Alex Shelley trying to get in this match any way he can, but Braun Breaker is way too powerful. Ooh. Almost like a Falcon's arrow there. And look at Breaker, the cardio of this young man. And now, what has he got in mind? Hooks the arms. Oh, taking him down. Now Breaker on the middle rope again. Waiting for Shelley to get back to his feet. Into the axe handle. You could see look of concern on the face of Chris Sabin. And now Breaker into the spear. Connecting this time. Cover. Hug of the leg. And Braun Breaker is beating Alex Shelley here on Raw. Utter dominance on display by one half of the WWE Tag Team Champions. And that is just a sneak preview of what the Vision could be capable of when they defend those tag team titles at Money in the Bank. Look at Breaker. The amount of domination. First, the gutbuster on the outside to Alex Shelley. And Breaker was dominant throughout this entire match. Shelley barely had any chances to get offense in. Breaker manhandled Alex Shelley. And I think Motor City Machine Guns are now questioning whether or not they have what it takes to win those tag team titles at Money in the Bank. Braun Breaker dominated. As the Vision celebrates at ringside, we will wait and see if Seth Rollins manages to become #1 contender for the United States Championship later on tonight. But Braun Breaker celebrates his victory here tonight as the tag team champions have all the momentum heading in to Money in the Bank. As we are back here live on Monday Night Raw, it is time for Jon Moxley to be in action.
Making his way to the ring from Cincinnati, Ohio, weighing in at 225 pounds, Jon Moxley.
And obviously last week on Monday Night Raw, both Jon Moxley and Sami Zayn were able to qualify for the 3rd annual Men's Money in the Bank ladder match. Obviously, we know both Bandito and CM Punk from SmackDown will both also be in the Money in the Bank ladder match. We already know half the field so far, but Jon Moxley and Sami Zayn set to do battle. These guys, a lot of history back from the early days of Universe Mode. It's been a long time since these two have been one-on-one, but we're going to get a rivalry reignited here tonight on Monday Night Raw as the 4-time WWE Champion Jon Moxley looks to go back to the world title scene. As here comes the underdog from the underground, Sami Zayn.
From Montreal, Quebec, Canada, weighing in at 212 pounds, Sami Zayn.
And obviously Sami Zayn, first ever United States champion in Universe Mode history, also a former United Kingdom champion. But Sami Zayn has yet to win a world title in his Universe Mode career. Sami Zayn believes that this year could be his year in terms of becoming Mr. Money in the Bank. Obviously, Sami Zayn had a World Heavyweight Championship opportunity against Roman Reigns a few months ago at Saturday night's main event, but Sami Zayn believing he still can win a world championship. So here we go. Jon Moxley and Sami Zayn going one-on-one. Two former UK champions. And here we go. Sami Zayn straight out the gate with a drop kick. And man, how great is it to see Sami Zayn back on Monday nights. Sami Zayn believing Raw is his home. And Zayn trying to get control over Jon Moxley early on in the match. Obviously, we know Jon Moxley for the past little bit was preoccupied in the feud with Eddie Kingston and company, which also involved Sami Zayn. So now these two have more reasons to fight. And now Moxley, brutal shots right of the leg of Sami Zayn. And now Mox. Oh, look at this collar and elbow tie-up between these two incredible wrestlers. No Death Riders at ringside either. This is a weird strategy for Moxley. Oh, cheap shot to Zayn. And a haluva kick mocking Zayn. Jon Moxley has no respect for anyone that's not serving him. And now Mox trying to feed as much shots to Sami Zayn as possible. Who could forget when these two men tried to challenge for the United States Championship at Crown Jewel. Oh, and another cheap shot to Zayn. This is just despicable by Jon Moxley. Sami Zayn's defenseless. But Jon Moxley wants to win that contract and become a 5-time WWE champion. Into the knee, Zayn is now busted open. Target is acquired. Moxley is squashing Sami Zayn like a bug here into the cutter. What the hell does Sami have to do here? Jon Moxley into the buckshot lariat to Zayn. Uh-oh. And now, curb stomp. Little nod to Seth Rollins. Into the cover. Hug of the leg. And Zayn kicks out at 2. Jon Moxley is hitting everything in his playbook. He wants to rid the world of Sami Zayn. Maybe make sure that he doesn't make it to Money in the Bank. Wait a minute. Zayn able to counter for the time being. Blood all over his face. And now into the Blue Thunder Bomb to Jon Moxley for the win. And Moxley kicks out at 2. But Sami Zayn, this could be his opportunity. Into the haluva kick. Oh, and now these two men continuing to fight. Mox rolling out of the ring. And now, oh, wait a minute, Moxley he doesn't want to compete. Moxley doesn't want this match. Wait a minute. Oh my God, that's Bryan Danielson. We haven't seen Danielson in months. Bryan Danielson is back on Monday Night Raw. What the hell is he doing there? Bryan Danielson trying to distract Jon Moxley, but now Mox another paradigm shift. Paradigm shift to Zayn. Cover. Hook of the leg. And Jon Moxley with the win here on Monday Night Raw. What a victory for Jon Moxley in a quick match against Sami Zayn, but Bryan Danielson appeared on the entranceway trying to distract Mox. It didn't matter. As Jon Moxley has more momentum heading in to the men's Money in the Bank ladder match, but I still can't get over what we just saw. Bryan Danielson re-emerging here on Raw, trying to distract Jon Moxley. What does this mean now that Bryan Danielson is back on universe mode I thought he retired or something. But either way, Jon Moxley with the win here on Monday Night Raw. What a victory. And Bryan Danielson is back on Universe mode. What an insane night it has already been here on Monday Night Raw, but now it is time for 6-woman tag team action, as here comes the former Women's United States Champion, Naomi, making her way to the ring.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Orlando, Florida, Naomi.
Obviously, Naomi lost that Women's United States Championship a few weeks ago to AJ Lee, but obviously no love lost for Roxanne Perez. It is a 6-woman tornado tag team match, as Naomi will team up with Becky Lynch and the U.S. Champion AJ Lee to take on the WWE Women's Champion Nia Jax, Lash Legend, and the former Women's U.S. Champ Roxanne Perez. It is going to be one hell of an insane match. Here we go. Here it comes, the number 1 contender for the Women's Championship at Money in the Bank. The former 3-time Women's Champ, Becky Lynch, is here. And obviously, not a good week for Becky Lynch. Becky Lynch was able to become the number 1 contender for the Women's Championship by winning a fatal 5-way match. But last week on Monday Night Raw, Becky Lynch had a shocking upset loss to Nia Jax's new protege, Lash Legend. So a bit of a setback for Becky Lynch on her road to hopefully becoming Women's Champion once again. But Becky Lynch never one to give up, as she is here on Monday Night Raw looking for momentum before her big title match at Money in the Bank. As now here comes the Women's United States Champion, AJ Lee, is here with the belt in hand. You see AJ Lee loving the fact that she is finally a champion here on Universe mode. A champion's entrance.
From Jersey City, New Jersey, the WWE Women's United States Champion, AJ Lee.
Obviously, AJ Lee might have been happy this past Friday night on SmackDown when her husband, CM Punk, qualified for the Money in the Bank ladder match. And AJ Lee is our current Women's United States Champion. Obviously, Roxanne Perez has hopes of winning that title back sometime soon. But AJ Lee still is the one who holds the gold. As what a team. Naomi, Becky, and AJ teaming up. As here comes the former champ, the prodigy, Roxanne Perez.
And from Laredo, Texas, Roxanne Perez.
And obviously Roxanne Perez has undergone a little bit of a change of attitude. Almost like her ego is getting the better of her. Expressing not just a want, but a need to win that U.S. Championship back from AJ Lee. Someone that Roxanne once viewed as a mentor, a close friend. Even jokingly called her her mother at some point due to her close relationship with both AJ Lee and CM Punk. But Roxanne doesn't view that anymore now that AJ's a Universe Mode competitor. Now she sees AJ as a target. As now here comes our current WWE Women's Champion, this year's Royal Rumble winner, Nia Jax.
And from San Diego, California, the WWE Women's Champion, Nia Jax.
Nia Jax won that championship back at Crown Jewel against Io Sky. And obviously a lot of history between Nia Jax and Becky Lynch. A huge rivalry reignited at Money in the Bank. Nia Jax believes she made Becky Lynch's career by breaking her face many moons ago. And now Nia has the gold that Becky wants. But what a dominating force Nia Jax is here on Universe Mode. As now here comes Nia Jax's new best friend, according to her. One of the former Meta 4 members, Lash Legend, making her second Monday Night Raw match.
Representing Meta 4 from Atlanta, Georgia, Lash Legend.
And obviously, what a win that was last week against Becky Lynch for Lash Legend, proving that she could be a dominating force in her own right in her Universe Mode career. Lash Legend also made a tweet stating that she wants to go for AJ Lee and the Women's U.S. Championship. Maybe having both Nia Jax and Lash Legend both be champions at the same time. But obviously, Lash Legend's going to have to rack up a few more wins if she wants to get an opportunity. But it could include this trios match here tonight. Here we go. Lynch, Naomi, and Lee versus Jax, Perez, and Legend. Here we go. First woman to gain pinfall or submission will win the match for their team. AJ Lee and Nia Jax going at it. Now Lash Legend's there too. And Roxanne definitely wants to get a go at AJ Lee. Get her payback. Becky Lynch and Nia Jax. Bit of a Money in the Bank preview. There's so much action. All these 6 ladies wanting to beat the hell out of each other. Going to be tough to call, but we're going to try our best. AJ Lee feeding shots to Roxanne. Here comes Nia Jax. Has AJ in the corner. Meanwhile, Roxanne going after Becky Lynch. Lash Legend and Naomi. Could you imagine a one-on-one match between those two ladies? So many match possibilities for Lash Legend. Now going after Becky Lynch. And now Lash and Nia. The new team that no one expected to ever happen. Now it's just Lash and Becky in the ring. Oh, but Becky knocks Legend down. And now AJ feeding shots to Roxanne on the far side of your screen. It's sad to see the close relationship of AJ Lee and Roxanne Perez fall apart like it did. All over a championship. And now Nia with a backbreaker. AJ and Naomi in the ring. Lash Legend with a steel chair. Oh, Naomi tried to go for the drop kick, and now Lash Legend feeding shots. And now to Becky as well. Here's Perez. No. Becky able to counter with an enziguri. Legend into a splash to Naomi. And now Becky Lynch trying to get momentum back. Big boot by Lash Legend. Meanwhile, Nia Jax beating the hell out of the Women's United States Champion AJ Lee. Roxanne and Legend now in control. Oh, shot by Becky. This is a 2-on-1 situation for her. Becky needs to be careful. And now Roxanne taking her down. Here's AJ back in the mix. Takes Legend down. Becky Lynch and AJ Lee. Who would have thought we would ever see those two ladies team up together? And now Nia trying to get back in the mix as well. Now it's the two ladies who will compete at Money in the Bank. Oh, knee right to the face of the man. AJ Lee. Oh, the backslide to Lash Legend. And now going to Nia Jax, trying to go for the chop block. Failed to connect. Oh, missing whatever she was going to go for. Becky taking down Perez. DDT by Lee. It is chaos all around the arena here. Oh, and Legend sent right into the LED barricade. AJ Lee continuing her dominance. Naomi and Lee into the crossbody and a splash. Great tandem offense by these two veterans. Two veterans of the Divas era, and Naomi and AJ Lee. Oh, and now Naomi trying to go after Jax. Look at these kicks. Oh. It was AJ Lee that ended Naomi's reign as United States champion, but Naomi showing more respect than Roxanne did. Now Lash Legend. Oh my God, a backbreaker to Naomi. Remember, pinfalls to submissions can happen in the ring. Nia into the Alabama slam on the floor. You have got to be kidding me. AJ Lee now back in the ring. Nia's there too. AJ trying everything to fight out of this predicament. Nia rolls up Lee. Cover. Shoulders down. AJ now rolls through. In her own cover, Roxanne breaks it up. Legend going for the choke slam. Becky Lynch now has Legend into the disarmer. The disarmer's in. No one realizes. Oh, but Legend able to get out of it. AJ Lee now with Roxanne Perez. Nia Jax with Becky Lynch up on her shoulders. Takes her down. There's AJ into the Shining Wizard to the WWE Women's Champion. Into the cover to win the trios match. No, so close for AJ Lee. And now Roxanne trying to get her shots in. AJ Lee with the chip kick. Cover. Hook of the leg for the win. They almost got it again. Now Naomi in the ring with Lash Legend. Rear view. Rear view connects on Lash Legend. Cover. Oh, but Nia able to recover and break it up. And now all three baby faces trying to target Nia Jax. Oh, cover. I think it was Lash Legend who had the cover. Now Naomi into the Bubba Bomb. Bubba Bomb connects. Shoulders are down for the win here on Raw. Naomi and company with the win in the trios match here on Raw. AJ Lee, Becky Lynch, and Naomi with the win over Perez, Jackson, Legend. What a match. Chaos between these six ladies here on Monday Night Raw, proving that the Raw Women's Division is as chaotic as advertised. But it was the former Women's U.S. Champ Naomi who got the victory for her team. AJ Lee was very close to getting the win. Unfortunately, was not able to do it. Instead, Nia Jax, first with the rear view to Lash Legend, and then connecting with the Bubba Bomb. AJ Lee took care of Nia Jax while the cover was happening. 1, 2, 3. And that was enough for the win.
Naomi, Becky Lynch, and AJ Lee.
What a win with these three united talents. And Becky Lynch has a huge amount of momentum heading in to her women's title match at Money in the Bank. Can Becky Lynch be our next WWE Women's Champion. What a victory for Naomi, Lee, and Lynch here tonight on Monday Night Raw. What a night it has already been here on Raw. What a night it is yet to be. And it is time for our men's Money in the Bank qualifying match here tonight.
Making his way to the ring from New York, weighing in at 229 pounds, Kenny Omega!
Kenny Omega, three-time United Kingdom champion here on Universe Mode. Unfortunately, has never been a world champion yet in his Universe Mode career. He could get a chance to if he manages to qualify for the Money in the Bank ladder match and win the WWE or World Heavyweight Championships. Obviously, Kenny Omega quite experienced in ladder matches. It was this year's WrestleMania. He won an 8-man ladder match to win his third UK title reign. But Kenny Omega has a chance now to qualify for the Money in the Bank ladder match. He's taking on Eddie Kingston and Aleister Black in a triple threat match here tonight. It is set to be one hell of an amazing match. As Omega is the first man in the ring. As here comes the former World Heavyweight Champion, Eddie Kingston. And obviously Eddie Kingston must be pissed off that Jon Moxley already managed to qualify for the men's Money in the Bank ladder match. Eddie Kingston looking to do the same thing. He said, if I manage to qualify for this men's Money in the Bank ladder match, I am going to find Jon Moxley and I am going to destroy him before I climb that ladder and retrieve that briefcase and become a world champion in Universe Mode again. Eddie Kingston, he's been focused on Mox since he returned to Monday Night Raw, but now it's time to focus on his own destiny. Can he do that here tonight by qualifying for Money in the Bank? And now here comes Aleister Black, a man who has been dominating over the past little bit here on Monday nights. Aleister Black could very well be on his way to becoming a singles champion in his Universe Mode career. He was very close to becoming United States champion at Crown Jewel in that six-pack challenge. And now here he comes. Aleister Black, former 24/7 champion in Universe Mode, unfortunately has yet to hold a sanctioned championship here on Universe Mode. But Aleister Black believes it is only a matter of time. And imagine if Aleister Black becomes Mr. Money in the Bank. How intimidating he would look with that briefcase in his hand. And like we said on SmackDown, the men's Money in the Bank ladder match has a 100% successful cash-in rate. Mark Briscoe cashed in on Kevin Owens last year to become the Intercontinental Champion. 2 years ago, Shinsuke Nakamura cashed in on Jon Moxley to become undisputed WWE Champion. Could be either one of these three men who could be the Money in the Bank winner this year. Kenny Omega, Eddie Kingston, or Aleister Black, who is going to the third annual Men's Money in the Bank ladder match. We are about to find out. And Aleister Black wasting little time with the Meteora. It is so great watching all these Money in the Bank qualifying matches. A lot of interesting matchups, including this one. Aleister Black now takes down Kenny Omega. But Eddie Kingston, obviously former world champion, WrestleMania main eventer. Eddie Kingston believes he doesn't just want, he needs to go to Money in the Bank. But here comes Aleister Black with the strikes to Kingston. And now Omega powerbomb to Black. Last time we saw Kenny Omega, he failed to win the United States Championship against Jacob Fatu when he was champion. And now Kingston, raking the eyes, and Black with the kendo stick. Triple threat rules, no disqualifications. And now to Kenny as well. And now Aleister Black focusing on the arm, the joint manipulation that Aleister loves to do. The man formerly known as Malachi Black. And the knee to Kingston. So great watching Aleister rise up the ranks here on Monday Night Raw. Now Kingston back in the ring, and look at Black go. Bam! We're using those highly educated feet to good use. One of the best pure strikers Universe Mode has to offer. Now Omega again taking down Black, and Kingston with a sledgehammer. Knee right to the gut. And now focusing his attention on Aleister Black. Obviously Kingston and Black teamed up a few weeks ago, but obviously this is not about friendships. It is every man for himself for a chance to win the Money in the Bank ladder match and cash in on any champion of your choice within the next calendar year. Aleister, went for the bicycle knee strike. Omega able to avoid it. Here comes Kingston with Omega up on his shoulder. Face first into the turnbuckle. Black with a clothesline from behind. Now a cover on Omega to go to Money in the Bank kick out. And now Aleister, try to go for a shooting star press. Clothesline by Omega. V-trigger to Eddie Kingston. And now Omega thinking, hey, this could be my time. Looking to join Jon Moxley, Sami Zayn, Bandito, and CM Punk. Gonna go for it. Power bomb. Into the V-trigger. And Aleister. Wait a minute. Aleister could do what Punk did. Trying to steal the win. Hooks the leg. Shoulders are down. No. It worked for CM Punk. Not for Aleister Black. Alistair tried to steal a page of Punk's playbook. Brainbuster. Eddie Kingston is out. Oh, and here's Omega back in the mix. Omega not liking the fact he almost got screwed. Black mass by Alistair Black, cover. And Kenny Omega breaking it up. Sling Blade. Uh-oh. Goodbye and good night. Oh, we're instead focusing his attention on Alistair Black. Into the swinging neck breaker. Ooh, and chop right to the chest. And now this Money in the Bank qualifying match is getting extreme. Omega with the steel steps in his hand. What does Omega have in mind? Oh, Alistair bashed with the steps. And now Kingston. Oh, Kenny getting back in the ring instead. Oh, Eddie into the clothesline of Kenny Omega. And now what does Eddie have in mind? Oh my God. Stomping on the fingers of Kenny Omega. Oh, the V-trigger of his own. And now Alistair Black. Drop down. Leapfrog. Into the suplex connects. What a match. And now a shooting star to the back. Can Alistair do it? Can Alistair qualify? Kingston from behind. Eddie Kingston back in the mix. Uh-oh. Black able to counter. Ah, the trigger out of nowhere by Omega. And now Omega with the kendo stick in hand. Kingston in a splash. Kingston's out. Omega into the cover. Kenny Omega is going to Money in the Bank. What a match between all three of these incredible talents. But in the end, it was Kenny Omega who managed to take advantage and win the Money in the Bank qualifying match. So he is now added to the third annual Men's Money in the Bank ladder match. Look at this, with Kingston into the V-trigger and Alistair with the kendo stick. Alistair was very close to being the one to qualify, but no. Eddie Kingston able to kick out. And now look at this. Bam! Black mass. Alistair gave it everything he had, but Omega with the steel steps to Alistair Black. And then, look at this. A boom! Second Alistair turned around. And that was enough. Kenny Omega is going to Money in the Bank.
Here is your winner, Kenny Omega.
What a victory for the cleaner, Kenny Omega. As can we be looking at our Men's Money in the Bank ladder match winner? We will find out in a few weeks at Money in the Bank. But what a victory for Kenny Omega here on Monday Night Raw. Ladies and gentlemen, we are back here on Monday Night Raw as it is a Women's Money in the Bank qualifying match, as it is Io Sky, Julia, and Chelsea Green all trying to qualify for the Women's Money in the Bank ladder match. Obviously Io Sky, two-time women's champion. Julia, yet to become a champion. Chelsea Green, former women's United States champion. Io Sky and Julia, a lot of history. And Chelsea Green has not quite been herself ever since losing the Women's United States title. But here we go, Julia and Chelsea Green. Oh, Julia sent over the top rope. Now Chelsea holding her own against Io Sky. Could you imagine if Chelsea Green manages to go to Money in the Bank and even wins the Money in the Bank ladder match? How much of a Karen she would be with that briefcase. Oh, and the elbow right to Io. And now, oh, Julia with the kendo stick. Vicious shots to both women. And Julia, the beautiful madness. Woman widely regarded to be the future of Universe Mode. Oh, big kick to Chelsea. And now Io. Now, wait a minute. Uh-oh. Oh. Julia with the backbreaker and now stretching the back of the former women's champion. And now both Julia and Chelsea trying to beat up Io Sky. And that's the thing with Io. She's a former world champion, which means she's going to have a target on her back. But now Julia trying to focus on Chelsea Green. And obviously, the women's Money in the Bank ladder match winners have never quite been as successful in cashing in Money in the Bank. Hikaru Shida and Zoe Stark both failed their women's Money in the Bank cash-ins. Oh, big throw to the steel steps there by Julia. Now Julia on the top. Elbow failed to connect. Io now. Vicious shots now to Julia. Now going to Chelsea Green as well. What does Io have in mind on the top? Oh, but everyone back in the ring. Here's Julia. Oh my god, what the hell is Io going to go for there? Oh, going for that uppercut. Wait a minute. Backslide by Io to steal a chance to qualify, and Julia kicks out. But big drop kick by Chelsea. But here comes Julia. Oh, beautiful takedown. And now the beautiful madness. Uh-oh, we've seen this before. Has Io up. This does not look good. Has Io double underhook. Oh my god, almost like a Death Rider. Cover. And Chelsea back in the mix. This is awesome chance. Oh, look at Chelsea now. Vicious shots right to the back of Julia. And now Io. Oh my god, slamming Chelsea right into the chair. Uh-oh. Now Julia has her locked and loaded. Big knee to the face. Can Julia go to Money in the Bank? Cover. Hook of the leg. And oh, near fall. Julia was so close to being able to advance. And now. Oh. Face to canvas. Oh, uppercut by Io. And now Io Sky has got to be thinking, what do I have to do to go to Money in the Bank, to qualify for the ladder match? Big shot right to the face. And now. Oh, Chelsea interrupting with the kendo stick, and now an uppercut by Io. Uh-oh. Chelsea's in the drop zone. Io realizes. Gonna see it be over the moonsault to Chelsea Green. Into the cover. Shoulders down. Hook the leg. Io Sky is going to Money in the Bank. What a victory for Io Sky. She is now a part of the women's Money in the Bank ladder match. She will join Bianca Belair, Toni Storm, Tatum Paxley, and her former Damage Control leader, Bayley, in the third annual Women's Money in the Bank ladder match. This match is getting more and more stacked by the week. But obviously, Julia, we thought there was a chance she would be the one to advance. Look at this. Double underhook suplex to Io Sky. Looking ever so dominant. Unfortunately, wasn't able to get the job done, but Io slamming Chelsea right into the steel chair. Chelsea was like the punching bag of the match. Big knee to the face. And then Io finishing touches over the moonsault, connecting on Chelsea Green. And that was enough for Io Sky to punch her ticket to Money in the Bank.
Here's your winner,
Io Sky has a chance to win the Money in the Bank contract and get a chance to become a 3-time world champion in her Universe Mode career. What a victory for Io Sky as she is headed to Money in the Bank. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is now time for our co-main event of the evening, a United States Championship #1 contenders match. The winner will face this man for the U.S. title next week, and he is the special guest referee.
special referee match. Please welcome the special referee for this match,
LA Knight, our current United States champion, obviously has had a lot of run-ins with Seth freaking Rollins over the past few weeks, but obviously Jacob Fatu felt like he got screwed of that United States championship as well. So Willie Alexander, the Raw general manager, made this match official, where Jacob Fatu will take on Seth Rollins here on Raw. The winner will face LA Knight for the United States championship next week on Monday Night Raw, and LA Knight is the special guest referee. The question is, will LA Knight be an impartial referee? Because he has to basically pick his poison if he wants to pick favorites. As here comes this year's Royal Rumble winner and the former U.S. champion, Jacob Fatu, who would love to have the chance to get that belt back in his possession. One of the top picks for Raw this year in the draft, and for good reason.
from Sacramento, California, weighing in at 285 pounds, the Samoan werewolf,
Jacob
Jacob Fatu.
Fatu, the ever so intimidating presence every single time he steps foot in a Universe Mode ring. Jacob Fatu won that U.S. title a month or so ago on Raw before he lost the belt to LA Knight at Crown Jewel. I can't speak today. But Jacob Fatu has a chance to win it back if he manages to beat Seth Rollins here tonight on Monday Night Raw. As here comes Seth freaking Rollins making his way to the ring. And Seth Rollins has been begging for the opportunity to win that U.S. Championship back.
And his opponent from Davenport, Iowa, weighing in at 217 pounds, Seth Rollins.
And a pretty wise choice for Seth freaking Rollins here tonight, because he doesn't have Braun Breaker or Bronson Reed at ringside. So if Seth Rollins wants to become #1 contender for that U.S. title, he will have to do it alone. The former WWE champion, the former U.S. champ, one of the best Universe Mode has to offer. But the question is, can Rollins beat Jacob Fatu all by himself, and with LA Knight serving as special guest referee? We're going to have to wait and see. This is our co-main event of the evening. Jacob Fatu, Seth Rollins. Who will face LA Knight next week for that belt? We are about to find out. And the fans singing Seth's song. And Seth Rollins has been so proud of the Vision. Obviously the Vision, Braun Breaker, Bronson Reed are current WWE Tag Team Champions. Rollins wants to win a belt for himself, wants to win that U.S. title back. Oh, shot right to the turnbuckle. Now into the cover. Wait a minute. LA Knight saying that the rope break. Now a roll through, and LA Knight saying it again. And this is what we mean. LA Knight could play a bit of favorites here. I don't know about those rope break calls. Obviously, we know the issues that Rollins and Knight have been having over the past couple of weeks. And Rollins and Fatu trying to get at it. Oh, a cheap shot to the Samoan Werewolf, trying to go for the drop kick. And this is the intense environment that Monday Night Raw craves. LA Knight is really going to have his hands full. Oh, and now Fatu feeding strikes to Seth. The numerous battles that these two men have had over the past few months. Jacob Fatu said, "I did not come to Raw to make friends. I came here to cash some checks and win some championships." Clothesline of Rollins. And LA Knight can only watch. At least for now, because next week he's going to have to face one of these men. And now Fatu on the top. Crossbody to Rollins. My God, that was a weird landing. Cover by Jacob to be the #1 contender, and a kick out at 2. Seth Rollins realized he just signed his own death warrant. How the hell is he going to be #1 contender against this freak? Oh, I guess I spoke too soon. Rollins able to counter. Now into a moonsault. Going for the cover. Shoulders are down. Oh, and a kick out by Fatu. And Rollins cannot let his emotions get the better of him if he wants to be #1 contender for the United States Championship. Jacob able to counter. Oh, and another headbutt. And now Jacob on the top. Into the Uso splash. Look at Rollins. Rollins is out. Into the cover. Shoulders are down. And a kick out by Rollins again. LA Knight being a good official right now. And now the Imperial DDT. Oh, wait. What? Rollins' feet were nowhere near the bottom rope. I guess LA Knight really isn't playing favorites. Now Jacob on the apron. What the hell is this man thinking? Oh my God. What a maneuver to Rollins. And now Jacob is just decimating the former WWE champion. Down to 6, though. Both men have got to be careful. As now Rollins looking to bring Fatu back in the ring, and he does. This match continues. Oh, but Jacob. Drop down. Leapfrog. Oh. Trying to go for something big. Rollins able to counter. Look at these two. Oh, super kick. Stopping any man in his tracks. Now the elbow drop. Now into the cover. Is this enough to be number 1 contender, and a kick out at 2? And Jacob getting a little bit frustrated. Clothesline. Uh-oh. Rollins does not want to be in this position. Into the spear. No! Rollins countered the spear. Jacob now busted open. This is Rollins' chance. LA Knight might not like this. Power bomb. Oh, but the ropes. Rollins might be a little bit pissed about that. But he needs to keep his foot on the gas pedal if he wants to beat Jacob here tonight. Oh, went for the swanton. Oh, big shot by Rollins. Wait a minute. Oh, Enziguri. These two men know each other so well from their numerous battles against each other. Irish whip now. Oh, and a collision. Oh, here we go. Rollins. Curb stomp to Fatu. Can this be it? To go and face LA Knight? He does. Seth Rollins as number 1 contender for the United States Championship. What a victory for Seth Rollins. After weeks of trying and begging and pleading, Seth Rollins beats Jacob Fatu here tonight. And Seth Rollins will face LA Knight next week on Monday Night Raw for the United States Championship. What a win for Rollins. It was a hard-fought match. We thought for sure Jacob had this in the bag. Into the Uso splash. He was all over Seth with this beautiful Impaler DDT. But unfortunately, Rollins was just 2 steps ahead into a curb stomp to Jacob Fatu, and Seth Rollins is number 1 contender yet again.
Here is your winner,
Seth Rollins laughing. He gets what he wants. As next week on Monday Night Raw, Seth Rollins has a chance to become a 2-time United States champion as he will take on LA Knight. Will Rollins be able to win the belt again, or will LA Knight have a successful first title defense? We are going to wait and see, but what a victory for Seth Rollins here on Monday Night Raw. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for our main event.
is a no-holds-barred match, and is for the WWE United Kingdom and the undisputed WWE Championships.
That's right, our first ever winner take all match. We are going to crown our first double champion in our Universe Modes history, as here comes the WWE champion John Cena making his way to the ring. It was 2 weeks ago. John Cena vanquished the Beast, Brock Lesnar, to win the WWE Championship. However, last week on Monday Night Raw, John Cena lost to Finn Balor in a non-title match after Gunther got himself involved. And that is why Finn Balor has gotten this opportunity here tonight with John Cena playing a bit of backstage politics, saying, hold on, if I got to put my title on the line, Finn's got to put his title on the line too. And that is why this match has become official. John Cena says his career is dwindling down. He doesn't have too many matches left in him. But this is the biggest main event in our Universe Mode's history. Whether Raw, SmackDown, or pay-per-view. 2 titles, 2 wrestlers, only one can hold both. John Cena, if he wins the UK title here tonight, he will be Universe Mode's first ever Grand Slam champion. John Cena has a huge chance of making history and do what no one in Universe Mode has ever done. Win the WWE, US, Tag Team, and UK titles. But obviously a big opportunity for Finn Balor as well. A chance to win his first world title in his Universe Mode career. Finn Balor, one of the best in the world. Our current United Kingdom champion. We have also been told that Gunther is banned from the arena. Finn Balor won that United Kingdom Championship at Backlash by winning a fatal 4-way elimination match against Kenny Omega, LA Knight, and Sami Zayn. Finn Balor, this is his second UK title defense in his second reign. Finn Balor wants to be the one to rid the world of John Cena for good. And if Finn Balor wins the WWE Championship, then he will defend the belt against Gunther at Money in the Bank and not John Cena. Could you imagine Finn Balor with 2 championships in his possession? Finn Balor used to be referred to as the most underrated wrestler in Universe Mode history. Now he has a chance to make history. Hold both the UK and WWE Championships. Finn Balor is a man who has toured all around the world, has won championships in every promotion he's ever worked in. That could be no different tonight. As here we go. The big one. The WWE Undisputed Championship is on the line. You hear the Finn chants. They're clearly favoring the UK champion. And that's right, also the United Kingdom Championship. The biggest main event in Universe Mode history.
Introducing first, from West Newbury, Massachusetts, weighing in at 251 pounds, the undisputed WWE Champion, John Cena.
Can John Cena win the Grand Slam?
Weighing in at 190 pounds, the WWE United Kingdom Champion, Finn Balor.
Finn Balor. A huge opportunity because he beat John Cena last week on Raw. The UK title being handed to the referee, and now the WWE title. Look at those belts. Only one of these men can hold both. Here we go. John Cena, the WWE champion. Finn Balor, the UK champion. Winner takes all. Here we go. Oh, and Cena, just like that big punch right in the start of this big match, Also, this is a no-holds-barred match, so that way we can guarantee a winner and a double champion. And look at Balor with the strikes to John Cena. Oh my god, and a drop kick. And obviously Cena's body is dwindling down on him. Cena says he is very close to retirement, and Finn Balor wants to retire John early. And look at Finn go. In the early stages of this title match, Balor saying he's still in his prime. He hasn't even hit his peak yet. He could hit it tonight. Cover, Cena kicks out quickly. Still pretty early on in the match. And now Cena, oh, the last symphony, mocking Gunther. That's usually Gunther's finishing move. And John Cena wants it to be a quick night in the office. Could you imagine Cena with both those belts? What he could do with both of them. Oh, into the arm drag. Oh, Balor back to his feet. But Cena's just going to feed more punishment. Now a German suplex. Shades of Brock Lesnar. Cena really paying homage to a lot of wrestlers in this big match. What the hell has he got there? Oh, the fans here are going to be happy. Getting the tables. Remember, no countouts. No disqualifications. No holds barred. The only way to win is by pinfall or submission in the ring. Oh, and Cena with a DDT to Balor on the outside. And what a big match this is. Look at these strikes by John Cena. Oh, Balor back to his feet. Now throwing John. Cena trying to get back to his feet. Now the monkey flip. What a match. Gunther is not allowed in the arena, not trying to screw John Cena. This is a fair fight between these two men. No Judgment Day allowed at ringside either. Now a cover by Cena to win the UK title and a kick out. Oh, Cena gonna go for it again. Oh, look at this. Cena with his feet on the ropes. Obviously no disqualifications. Cena, like we said, a bit of a change of attitude in recent weeks. And now, into the 5-knuckle shuffle, failed to connect. Balor saw it coming from a mile away. And look at Cena needing to use the ropes. Uh-oh. Oh, this doesn't look good. Balor. Shotgun drop kick into the corner. Balor to be the new WWE champion. Almost got a kick out at 2. Could you imagine how it would be for Finn Balor to win the big one? The big one he never had the chance to challenge for. Not until tonight. Cena's in the drop zone. Balor. Oh no. This is how he won the UK title. The standing coup de grace. Coup de grace by Balor. Here's the cover. Hook of the leg. The shoulders are down. No. Cena kicks out at 2. That was so close. For the Prince. Finn Balor. He almost became undeniable. Drop kick to Cena. And now Finn Balor going to take out all that anger, all that frustration on John Cena. He knows Cena's a broken man. His body is broken down. Now Cena's bleeding, and Finn Balor could go for it again. Cena's defenseless into the axe handle. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, clothesline. Balor using his quickness to his advantage. And the axe handle now to John. And this could be it. Gonna go for the cover. Wait a minute. Balor, feet are on the ropes. Feet are on the ropes. Cena kicks out at 2. Code breaker. And now Balor back up again. The second coup de grace. No. Cena moves. Cena moved out of the way. John Cena still has life. Clothesline of Balor. Cena thinking, what do I have to do to put Finn Balor away? Oh, here we go. AA to Finn Balor to win the Grand Slam. No, Balor kicks out at 2. What a match between two of the biggest names in Universe Mode. Oh my God, Cena now with his feet on the rope. Shoulders are down and Balor kicks out at 1. This late in the match. Aha, low blow. What the hell? What the hell is Cena doing? A low blow to Finn Balor. And John Cena has done it. What the hell has gotten into John Cena? I know there was no disqualifications, but John Cena just hit a low blow on Finn Balor, and now John Cena is our first ever Grand Slam champion in Universe Mode history. Finn Balor gave it everything he had. Finn Balor almost became our WWE champion, but John Cena stole that victory right from Finn Balor, defending his WWE title and now winning the United Kingdom title. Both men gave it everything they had. Look at this by John Cena, hitting the AA on Finn Balor. We thought that would have been it right there, but Finn Balor still had life, and Cena panicked. You could see he was panicking. Bam! Low blow to Finn Balor. No DQ. John Cena has done it.
Ladies and gentlemen, here is your WWE United Kingdom and undisputed WWE Champion, John Cena.
John Cena is the first ever Grand Slam champion, the first double champion in Universe Mode history, proving he is indeed the greatest of all time. Cena celebrating with both belts in his possession. And now John Cena, what is he going to do now that he has both the WWE and UK championships? We're going to have to wait and see. But what a victory for John Cena here on Monday Night Raw. And ladies and gentlemen, that will conclude episode 32 of Season 3 of Raw on our WWE 2K25 Universe Mode. If you like this video, be sure to leave a like. Be sure to subscribe. Be sure to turn post notifications on, so that way you never miss an upload. And until next time, this has been your boy, Willie Alexander of Will's Wrestling Corner. I will see you in the next video. Be good people, and peace.